Howdy folks, I'm Don Pagel with Mills Indoor Shooting and Archery, Baxter, Minnesota. I work for Stuart Mills of Mills Fleet Farm fame. They also have the indoor shooting archery. We're working on a long distance rifle project today, so let's go on in and I'll show you our stuff. I wanted to pick the one rifle that was designed really from the ground up as a precision rifle, the Korstog Jager. This weapon, full-length rifle system, DI drive. It's got a heavy 20-inch stainless steel and melonited barrel, 1 1/8 twist with a 5.56 chamber, designed for precision shooting. I kind of wanted to put my money where my mouth is, so I went and bought a rifle myself and looked around, found an optic at a great price, put the weapon system together. I've got a Nikon Monarch 5-20 on here, target turrets, Korstog Jager again. Didn't really do anything to the rifle. They come with high-end JP trigger fire control systems in them. I basically took the rifle off the shelf, put a mount on it, optic, and picked some ammo off the shelf and started to run it. The idea is a lot of guys shooting prairie dogs, whatever, they're shooting 300, maybe 400 yards. That's fairly common, 100 yards. I wanted to reach out a little bit farther. Guys that are shooting competitively, maybe even 1,000 yards with a 5.56, they're doing it. They're running single shot weapons, basically, big bullets. This thing, I wanted to make sure I could still feed through the magazine, not single shot. So I picked some components for that. We're gonna stretch the legs today, hopefully about 750 yards. With this project, again, being kind of a common man's type project, I first started out with ammunition that I purchased right off our shelf, the Hornady Steel Match, which has the 75 grain HPBT bullet with the AMP jackets on it. With the rifle chambered in 5.56 and a 1 1/8 twist barrel, it'll shoot the bigger bullets well. Again, 75 grains is about as big as I can go and still feed reliably through a magazine without having to single shot the rifle. So this was my control ammunition. I started making up my own ammunition. The results, 75 grain bullet. For the hand loading people, I really had to cheat it out all the way out till the noses of the bullets are almost pretty well dragging on the front of the magazine, but they still feed. I was using once fired Lake City XM193 brass cases that I completely prepped, cut out the primer pockets, did all that kind of stuff, got my load work up going, factored in around a 300 and 400 yard zeros, did my scope settings. I used the 223 5.56 RCBS reloading dies, which are the small base taper crimp dies that are designed to load for this type of weapon system. Here we are out in the woods. We've got some property that I know real well on either side of us and way back off into our backstop. So it's a completely safe environment for shooting. Obviously, a little plastic top folding table. So conditions, while aren't the optimum, we're just gonna go for it and see how we do. I've sighted the rifle in, set at 400 yards. I've done my math. I've dial clicked up the optic for what I'm thinking is 750 yards, and we should be good to go. We'll shoot a 5-shot group and we'll check the target out. A lot of mirage down through the trail here, especially on the sunny side of the hill here. It's reasonable. 750 yards, there's a There's a 4-inch spread. There's a 3-inch spread. I'm okay with that. So in shooting, again, the Korstog Jager DI drive gun designed around precision shooting. Optic, the mount that I used was a Nikon XR223 with a 20 MOA base mount and a Nikon Monarch 5-20, the NP model with target turrets. May not necessarily be the most optimum scope for real distance shooting, certainly not a night force, but it's doing the job.